What is going on, guys? XFC is in full effect. As you can see, we are not on the bottom of the table. Miracle of all miracles. Don't even have the worst goal difference anymore. Chelmsford is obviously a point behind us, but does have a game in hand. I don't know when they're playing that game in hand. I have been waiting and waiting and waiting for that to stop, and we even had like an 11-day off period, and they did not play during that 11 days. But I skipped ahead quite a bit during the season. Plan on playing 2 games today: Hampton and Richmond, Avent and Waterlooville, yeah, those people. And then we are going to go to and skip ahead to the last 2 games of the season after that, and see if any of these players will stick around from season to season with us. Let's see. The last 2 games you saw, I believe, were these 2. I believe Bath was the last game, and we were chasing that Chelmsford game, and it just never happened. Yeah, we finally did play Chelmsford. We beat them. That's a 4. We scored 4 goals in 1 game. And as you can see, Newton with a double. Akinwande scores and Newton scores twice. Remember, Newton's here on a non-contract, and we lost to Eastman Borough 2-1 at home, which is fine, seeing as how we lost to them previously. No, we tied them previously. Eastman Borough. Just kidding. I thought that was a team that we had lost to by a lot. That's not. Okay, fair enough. I don't know. Maybe I just... There we go. I'm not wrong. Here you go. Panorama South. 5-1 loss. So, yeah, we actually won a real life game. But you can see our form improving. You know, 4 points from 5 games on draws. And then we had a game off. And then we go through a stretch of 7 games really here, where we take, was it 9, 10, 11 points in 7 games, which is just masterful for us. And yeah, a little rough patch here again, but it's, as you can see, it's because we're giving up goals. Last we were giving up goals late as well. Still 92nd minute game winner for Slough there. Maidstone just killed us. That was a rough one. Maidstone, I believe. One of these games in here, we sat a bunch of players because of just rotation of the squad, guys getting tired, and we only have so many players that are good. This one was a little opposite. We gave up the goal at the end of the game, and then Ebanks scored to tie it up. Tonbridge, there's that one. Chippenham, there's that one as well. We scored a goal late, but yeah, we're actually making some progress here. So show you guys what we've been doing. We've changed the tactics up a little bit, but I think I'm pretty happy with what we're seeing right now. We got some consistency, as you can see here. Not the greatest and not the greenest lines in the world, but that's what we're going with. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and go through to the to this tactical meeting. There we go. Here we go. So back 5 of Billy Johnson in goal, Clements, Pennell, Thomas, Balogun, and Walker as the back 5. Payne and Krasnicki in the middle. Leary as Cam, and Akinwande and Newton up top. Sometimes we'll switch this around. I think I've gone to this support at times, where making Fleary more attacking does that, and so he kind of nods it down for those guys to come in. Well, actually, I'm going to start this game that way. Playing at home. Fleary's played well. Jazz has played well in his time. We have a much larger squad now. Obviously, I'm bringing in guys on trial as often as I possibly can. Trying to hopefully find some guys that'll stick around for next year. And yeah, I have extended Akinwande for the year. He had an extension I could trigger just for an extra year, so that's been done. There's not a whole lot of guys that are going to come in and play throughout the year. Alfie Payne going back up to 3.5. Definitely going to keep Krasnicki if I can. Larry and Jazz Wallace if I can. I apologize if you hear noise in the background. It's just, you know, it's life right now. So anyways, we're gonna submit this team, go through, and hopefully you guys can see some positives. We have had a rough patch, 5 games without a win, so see what happens here. They're running that 4-2-2. I have, hopefully they don't score right at the beginning. And I don't know how they didn't score there. That was incredible. Instructions, out of position, I've gone back to standard. Playing, I'm happy this works. I'm going to be honest with you. It seemed like FM22 was going to be more of a wing-focused game. And so I tried more things that focused on some wings at first and not so central. I know we tried the 4-2 with the diamond in the middle, 4-1-2-1-2 if you would. But I have played a lot of FM over the last maybe 3 or 4 years. As we give up a goal there, played a lot of FM over the last 3 or 4 years in this exact formation that we're playing right now, and I really like the 5-2-1-2. More of a 3-5-2 if you want to call it that nowadays. Poor defense by, who is that in here? Clements. Just flat out misses. So not good. This team is Hampton and Richmond. Where is Hampton and Richmond? They're right there. Oh yeah, they're the all of the initials in the world. They should be our rival because of the initials. But yeah, as you can see, Chelmsford tying their game, and we're staying ahead because, goal difference, and that is awesome. We end the season, our last 2 games are against top of the league team, I believe first place, and Billericay, or I don't know how you say that, but obviously they are very beatable for us. And so last day of the season, we have a chance to get some points back there. Here's to hoping Chelmsford drops. We do not play Chelmsford again, so here's to hoping they drop a point here and find a way to get scored on. We know exactly how to get scored on, and every now and again I will go back to a 5-2-3 deal and see what's up there. But I don't know what the deal is. Thomas is playing very poor today, and he's the guy who's supposed to be pushing forwards. Maybe I should go a little more wing focused here. Standard 4-4-2 is killing us right now. So of course, I would record and upload the 2 games that we play the worst. So I fully expect to play awful in the next game as well. Ball comes in the middle. We're not doing much with it right now. I may switch Newton back onto attacking and go back to what everybody's the most comfortable with. Newton has scored. Well, there he is. There he has a high finishing, and he's 6'5", as we know, and he has scored much more than his star rating would say. But yeah, we'll switch him back to attacking, and we'll take Fleary and go back to support with him. Let's see. That was a nice goal by Newton running through. But yeah, next year's the year that we really need to see some big progress. And so if I can just find a way to, he's got to be offside. There's no way he's offside. The guy's raising his flag out there. I was about to say. What is wrong with it? He's nervous for some reason. Okay, well let's do that then. Don't be nervous anymore. Let's see. We are leading in XG. Let's go attacking here. And that's been one of the things is our XG has gone way up since switching to some of the stuff. I just had to get some guys in that could play 5 at the back and really see what that's all about this year. I don't have a lot of guys that are competent at playing that new wide center back role, but tried to send Newton through again. And couldn't quite get there. Let's put Jazz in. Ebanks scored in his last game. That is poor defense there. Wow. Who was ripped apart there? Who was that? Stop it. The new guy. Fair enough. Akinwande not playing incredible. So, but as you can see, we're gonna lose 3-1 most likely, and our XG is top of the top of the game. So, sorry, I just had a brain fart there. I saw, unfortunately, that Chelmsford has passed us thanks to the going 2 goals down here, and goal difference has really killed us. So, giving up a goal here would be awful, and he's on sides, and he just missed. That's my fault for going attacking and trying to come back in the game and get something from it. So we are down in 21st. I don't know why this bottom of this table is not loading correctly. That's weird to me. But we drop back down to last. But we are within shooting distance, and I would say that over the last 10-12 games, we have been the better team from Chelmsford. Starting with a large victory 4-1 at Chelmsford. Maybe I should go back to some of that wing play, that 5-2-3, and just to switch it up some, so we're not completely doing the same thing every single time. Maybe not. I don't know. I am going to... Yeah, we're going to yell at people. See what's up there. See what happens. But let's see. Chelmsford ended up drawing 0-0. Yeah, so Bath is now top of the league, but our last 2 games are Dartford and then Billericay. So yeah, we have a chance. So I'll go ahead and get us fast forwarded to the next game and be right back. All right, guys, we're back, about to play 3rd place Havant and Waterlooville. I still don't know. I'll never know. XFC is the away team today. We're gonna stick with something similar to what we have going on right now. Hopefully we can be a little bit better at creating up top. Didn't I switch around at one point in life? But that's what we're gonna stick with for now. Thomas had a very poor game last time, but he's played well overall. So yeah, we'll see. Everybody seems to be nice and fit. Decent amount of space in between games here, so that's good. Yeah, another tough game, another very tough one. So we'll see. I'm gonna play Jazz instead of Fury. They, for whatever reason, they seem to do best when they are alternating back and forth. Whichever one of them comes off the bench is the one that plays better, which is strange and not necessarily good. But you know what? That is what it is. Where's Straker? Straker is down here. Straker for Davidson there. Straker plays a little bit, maybe? I will keep on. A lot of positive reaction to our last chat, as you can see. I went through and criticized / praised some guys for their training routine, whether they were good or bad. Most of them very bad, and that explains a lot. But semi-professional team, you only practice once, sometimes twice a week. So that's the team selection. Exactly the same as last time, minus Theory coming out for Wallace. So yeah, let me see if I can get a win for you guys. See if I can get some at least get some points. I seen a lot of positives over the last 10 games, and you guys haven't got to see it. I had thought that I could fast forward and you know, just do 2 videos before the end of the year instead of, you know, 3 or 4, and that's why I played so much. But I assumed that things wouldn't go super well, but they've gone a little bit better, and I'm glad that's the case. But yeah, set pieces, man. Set pieces. But yeah, it's going a little bit better than I'd expected. And so, we get all this XG and nothing to show for it. Craziness. And the highlights immediately. But yeah, I was hoping to have some positive momentum and maybe make a late season push at getting out of the relegation zone, which, I mean, we still will have to do that. To a degree, but I was surprised myself that I got kind of up out of it, at least by a point for a bit anyways, which is exactly when we stopped winning. Back and one day through, that was so close. That was good coverage. Good cover by Green. It looks like 4-4-2 might be the death of us, which is a little interesting. Yes, it's technically 6 guys coming forward, unless you have the fullbacks too, and then you could have 8 coming forward. It's a great ball through to Akinwande. Can he finish? He can. Femi Akinwande, otherwise known as Carl, with the assist from Jazz. And, you know, Jazz Wallace and Fleary are 2 that I am looking at keeping around for next year. There's only a handful. There's only a handful of players that are going to stick around for next year. Akinwande does well one-on-one there. Keeper doesn't really do much, but well done. Well done. So yeah, in the lead. I'd love for the game to end like this right now. I'd love to find out where Chelmsford's game in hand is and when it'll go away, because I really don't want I need to know some things there. I don't want to get to the end of the year and then them win a game and get 3 points out of nowhere when it wasn't expected. I would love, even if they're going to win that game. That is 4. Wow, was that Thomas again? Has he had 2 just awful games in a row? Who is got? It's gonna be this one. Laments just misses. That hurts. That one hurts. On the road too, where we're really trying to hold on to that lead. That's tough. Maybe let's go get some revenge, you know? Is that, I'm assuming they just beat us badly last time, because that's normally what happened. Yeah, but love for Chelmsford just to get those points, if that's what they're gonna do, or just lose that game if that's what they're gonna do. I don't know. It could be a lot of different things there, but I prefer for that just to go ahead and happen, so we can see what's gonna go on. Poacher, Shadow Striker. That's a lot of attacking force going forwards, getting in the box. Walker's gonna come out for Baker, and that's Limits is sitting there with a 7.1, even though he's the one who messed that up. Krasnicki and Thomas just doing a little practice session over there. Limits out wide to Walker, who is still on. Pennell launches it up to nobody. I would love for this to not be a red card right here. Second yellow, it's not. That looked like it was lining up for Clements to come in and make a second tackle and make it a poor one. I thought we were going to have a highlight here, but they are going to have the highlight, and there's the shot, and it's saved. Did not look like it was all that dangerous of a shot, but Johnson hits the ground and saves it. Ebanks and Straker on. Let's see if they can create anything. Payne, is he going to shoot? He is going to shoot, and he almost has the goal of the season for us that would win that game. That would have been absolutely phenomenal. Ebanks across to Wallace. Nobody. Wallace did absolutely nothing. But yeah, we can get up, 3 points off. Wow, just straight over the top, huh? That easy. I have dropped a little farther back than this tactic usually calls for because of that. Krasnicki's, we have 3 guys up top on attack. Krasnicki's going to come out for that ball out of there. Matty Johnson, captain's coming on and playing his usual ball winning role. If we can continue to keep possession. Theoretically, I would love to run this formation with 2 solid strikers, a good supporting cam that's attacking midfielder or a playmaker, and then have a either a deep lying playmaker if we don't have another playmaker, or in midfield, or a box to box guy in the midfield. That's poor defense too. Stop it. Yes. And then have a I don't have any more substitute. Sorry, have either I would love to have a ball winning midfielder, and then either a box to box or a deep lying playmaker, depending on if we have an advanced playmaker. They are coming at us hard, and it looks like they're going to have another opportunity. We have given away a lot of goals at the end of games this year. Here's to hoping this is not one of the times that happens again. They're going back out wide, putting the ball in the mix. They are out. Oh no, outnumbered us in the middle. That's poor. They didn't even outnumber us. It was 2v2 and he just ran away from our guy. Look, is it Clements that made the mistake? No, it's not. It's not. It's Pinel. Of course it's Pinel. Go attacking and see if he can find something. And Chelmsford looks like they got a win. So that's painful. Very, very painful. But we have some very, very beatable teams left. We're out of the relegation zone. Enjoy that feeling. I don't think that's true. Best effort. Do that. I don't think that's not true at all. Chelmsford on bridge. Right there. Darn. Alright, well, I'm going to probably do some of that experimenting, and by experiment I mean go one game or so, try that 5-2-3 and see what happens. But yeah, we're gonna be back for the last 2 games of the year. We got I'll play these 3 off camera, and then we'll come back for Dartford, who's they just secured a playoff spot, and then Billericay at the end, and then in between there, it looks like who the games are we playing? We're playing Concord, which is blind. We got middle table teams: Concord, Oxford City, and Himmel, which is a good team fighting for a playoff spot. That'll be a tough game, but we have 2 we could possibly play well, possibly get a win, and we end the game at home versus Billericay, and we'll see what happens. Y'all have a good week. I'm excited. We're coming close. Carl's got 17 goals. Alfie Payne sitting over 10 assists. I believe. I need you guys to believe. Drop something down in the comments if you believe, and hit that subscribe button and like this video if you would. Y'all have a good rest of your day.